Good morning, YouTube. Got another video for you. I have my friend Brian. You've seen him in a couple of my videos. When we were at Gears and Grinds, we were at Celebrity Cars and Coffee today, and we are showing his, what year?
2012.
2012 CC. It is one of the rare cars that I have never gotten a CC on my channel, and it's rare to see a CC modified to the hilt with all these engine mods that Brian has. So Brian, run us through the mod list and the power that you're running on this thing.
So it's a Shunk KO4, which is a OEM KO4 but built a lot stronger than the Golf R turbos. It's got a 3-inch downpipe. It's got a custom catless mid pipe, full straight pipe out the back. It's got a integrated engineering cold air intake, which is the largest, best one that they have for the car. It has a CTS turbo outlet pipe, CTS throttle pipe. It's running water meth right now. So water meth from the trunk all the way into the throttle body pipe right now.
Wow.
I have CTS motor mounts. I have a billet DSG dog bone mount to keep everything stiff.
Oh, you got the dog bone in the back to keep it from moving back and forth?
Keep the transmission from moving around, so everything's stiffened up. Aftermarket timing cover. It's an aluminum timing cover. It looks like the stock plastic one, but it's not. It won't ever warp or go bad. Red coil packs. That's really the main mod gist of it. I'm pretty sure there's a tons more that I'm just forgetting, but that's really the main stuff. It's tuned by Integrated Engineering. It's on the 100 file map right now, so the fastest I can set it to.
Are you on pump 91 or E85?
No, I'm on E30.
E30.
Right, so
what is E30? I don't even know if I've heard of that.
So E30 is a 30% mixture of E85 and 70% mixture of 91, depending on how many gallons you're making. So if you're making 10 gallons, you put 3 gallons of E85 and 7 gallons of 91. You know, you just calculate.
So is E30 less than E85 so that it just runs a little bit cooler? You're not running a full E85. Is that what the E30 is, or is E30 more?
No. So pure 85 is E85 percentage.
Okay. So E30 is a 30 percentage.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So it's a little bit less.
Yeah, for cars that don't have fuel systems to run full 85. Most cars can only run E30 max.
Oh, okay.
Cars can run E50 with upgrades and fueling, but this car.
So you're on a stock fuel management,
fueling,
but you're allowed to do up to 30.
Yeah.
And where do you find E30?
It's you can find them at the Rebel gas stations here or the Rebel warehouse.
And it's already pre-mixed?
Yeah, it's already pre-mixed.
So you just put it in like a regular pump gas?
Yeah, but mostly I don't run E30 much anymore. I run 110 octane.
So 110.
Most of the time for the 100 tune. The 110 octane is just way better. I don't have to worry about ethanol burning super fast. It smells horrible. It smells like race fuel, but that thing pulls the most power out of it.
And where are we a gallon at 100 octane?
$7.70.
Hey, that's not bad. It's under $9.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like $10 a gallon.
Yeah, I don't fill it all the way up. I'll probably fill it up to 5 to 7 gallons on the weekends.
And then the rest 91?
No, I just leave it pure 100.
Pure 100 octane.
So it's when I go racing, it's little gas in the tank, potent fuel, weight.
Nice. So the Mexico runs are now on the 100 octane.
Yeah, 110.
And where are we getting the 100 octane from?
Same place.
Same place, Rebel gas station.
Rebel gas station is the only place that sells 110 at the moment.
Holy cow. So let's focus in on the motor here. He's got the gold foil, the NASA foil for the intake. Does that really help out?
Yeah, it does. I took a friend out. We did 5 pulls in my car. I had him touch the pipe, and it was just barely warm.
Barely warm. Look at that, man. And this is the biggest pipe that you can get for that.
For this car, yes.
What is it, like a 3-inch?
Yeah, it's 3-inch to. It goes 5-inch to 3-inch.
Wow, look at that. Especially with that turbo pulling, man.
Yeah.
KO4, and then we got a brand new intake manifold.
Yep. Yeah, the last one it blew, and I didn't know it was blown, and I was racing people, still beating people on a blown manifold, but fixed it, and now it's definitely beating a lot of newer generation cars that
I'm sure, because the old one probably had some this is direct injection, right?
Yeah,
so you had some gunk in there. Yeah. Now it's nice and clean.
Yeah, no, the plastic literally it broke, so it was literally shooting out all the air pressure out of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And I like the new coil packs, man. Did that run? Were those expensive?
No, not really. They were
Not
like
too
probably
bad?
$80 for all of them. Yeah, nothing too crazy.
It's insane how much power you can get off this 2-liter, man. So what do you think you're running horsepower wise to the wheels?
On the fastest map, I hope I'm running at least 340 to the wheels. The tuner
340.
says that it's supposed to run 356 to the wheels, but it's been hard without the water meth. The water meth definitely helps it get up there. But I still need to take it to a dyno, figure out. But I say anywhere between 330 to 340 to the wheels, especially if I'm out beating those brand new Beamers, brand new Mark 7 Golf Rs that are custom tuned. So I've been beating cars that are supposed to be in that range and faster. So that's where I kind of guesstimated at because, yeah.
And who ran the water meth? You did everything?
Yeah, me and my friend, we ran the water meth ourselves. I did all the piping and everything, the hard lines, and he did all the electrical work. But yeah, we ran it all the way through. It's kind of hidden right now, so you can't see it. But yeah, we did all the water meth ourselves.
So shout out and props to Brian for doing his work himself, man. That's a lot of money saved on when you DIY your car, and that's awesome, bro. I wish I could do that, but I'd probably mess it up. So let's hit the shot in the back on where your water meth is.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the first times I've seen water meth on a water meth injected CC. Oh, that is cool, man. And are we using distilled water for that?
Yeah,
or
distilled water, yeah.
anything else in there? Just distilled water?
No, it's distilled water, and it's 50% M1 methanol.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's
Which is
running,
like kind of like an alcohol, right?
Yeah, so methanol is the same as E85, except it's made differently. So E85 is made out of corn, whereas methanol is made from wood. That's how.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
It's way more potent than ethanol. It burns way cooler. A lot of race cars actually just run pure M1 in their cars because how cool it burns than E85, at least for turbo cars. But it's on a safe 50-50 mix. I want to push it to like 70-30 or 60-40. It's just when you start going up there, it becomes flammable. So you better have your lines all done well, so it's not leaking anything. But I try to make a 60-40 mix, but I didn't run it because I was running 110. So that kind of.
So definitely make sure no leaks.
Yeah, you gotta make sure everything's.
Is that super flammable?
Oh, at 50-50, not really. No,
not really.
But once you go past that, yes, it is. It will burn like crazy because it burns really cool.
So for amateur like me, tell me what does the methanol actually do? Does it drop the temperature of the motor?
So it does many things. Methanol, it drops your air temperatures. It increases fueling for you. It also cleans out your direct port injection as well.
It makes it run cleaner, so you're not getting all that gunk in there.
Yeah, especially if you have direct port injection. And those are really the main gist of it, and adding more power. The fact that you're able to make it cooler, you're able to provide more fuel, and you're able to provide octane, because if you bump it up to a higher percentage, you can make it really high octane. So there's so many factors which helps pull more timing, which helps add more power.
Get the knockdown.
Yeah, you're able to add anywhere from 50 to 100 wheel power in some instances, if not 30 wheel horsepower easily, which is water meth.
And where are you with probably about 30 horsepower on this one?
No, it's not tuned for it at all.
Oh, it's not tuned for it. You're just adding it on.
I'm adding it for the cooling purposes. So when you're running the turbo at 100% or near 100%, the air becomes really hot. So you need to cool down the air. So what I'm doing is I'm cooling it before it's getting into the engine, so that pretty much it's helping keeping everything safe. Because the hotter the air becomes, the more timing the car's gonna add to decrease the power to save itself from blowing up.
I see.
If you're able to keep the temperatures always at 40 degrees at all the time, the car's never gonna have to pull timing, or if it does, pull very little timing.
Very nice. Thank you for that amount of knowledge that you just dropped on us on methanol, man, and very cool rotiform wheels. This car is very nice, man. I always thought this car was that CLS Mercedes. It's very close to the way it looks.
Similar, yeah.
Very similar, very elegant looking. And then now Brian has the power to match. So you know, if you ever see this out on the road, man, watch out, because this car definitely whips ass. And he ran with my friend Jacob, who's got the other KO4 upgrade, and And how did that turn out?
He took me, but then again, that's when it broke. That's when I didn't know the manifold was
that's
leaking.
when the manifold was leaking.
So now that it's working, I mean, I'd like to race him again.
So Jacob, man, Brian's calling you out. We got another a Mexico run here, and then I actually do want to get a ride with your car to do a quick film in the car. I don't know if you got time right now. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this off real quick, and then we're gonna jump in the car. So what's up, guys? Chris Honda here. We are stitching this video. We are in Brian's car. Holy shit! God damn, that thing's fast, man. Got the horizon coming up quick. A quick pull on Brian's car. We are in here. Sorry guys, it's sunny here, but that's okay. We just need to see how the ride when it pulls, and I'm just gonna put the thing there on the speedometer and the tach.
Yeah, and then I have my water meth control over here, which sets it up to the boost pressure that I want it to, you know, when it's running.
And that's on right now?
It's only on at a certain PSI, so I have it set to about 6 PSI. It comes on half, and then full PSI around 10.
Oh, wow.
And
that's all you're running, 10 PSI on here?
No. The car is probably running over 20, 25. The
Holy God, 25.
But until I get into the...
I love that DSG, man. Smooth. That is insane. That feels great. Sorry guys, the video is a little wonky. I don't know, it's my gimbal's kind of weird right now. I think I gotta adjust the balance, but that was fun, man. That thing pulls hard.
Yeah.
No back seats.
No back seats, no nothing. Usually I just race with just
that seat?
The driver's seat. I'm buying a new NRG 300 seat to be lighter. I already have the lightweight battery at home that I'm gonna put in. That's gonna drop more weight. And then I might do carbon hood, but it just depends if I can find a good tuner to add all the power for the water meth. So I can actually add probably about 30 more wheels.
Unfortunately, Jacob's tuner left for Florida.
Yep,
man.
I spoke to him. I spoke to Alex. Yeah, he went out to go work on F1 cars. That's what apparently he was doing before he came to Vegas.
F1 cars?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So he went to go do that. Apparently that pays better than tuning, you know?
I'm sure.
I just think it was not enough stuff.
Here we are. And that's why DSGs beat manual cars, because there is no lag when you hit that upshift, man.
Yeah, when I don't have launch control working now. I'm trying to have the tuner get it working again, but when I do drag racing, I leave it in sport. I don't switch it over to manual. And I've never seen a car bang out gears as fast as it does when it's in full sport automatic DSG mode. That thing run through gears. You don't even feel the gear shifting. You don't like how we were feeling it kind of go into each gear. It just goes 1, 2, 3 like that.
I know, it's so smooth, man.
It's scary, dude. You're just like, holy shit, this thing is moving.
And the trans seems pretty bulletproof with all the power you're pushing at it. No issues, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, a lot of people, they have issues with these cars and they complain that they're check engine light monsters. And yes, it's all this, but if you don't maintenance your fucking car, if you're doing this, you're going to be running into problems. And that's what most people don't do. I change my oil about every 1,000 miles because I race it so often. You got to keep the oil fresh.
What are you using, 1060?
No. I use 5W40, but I'm using Motul, and then I'm going to go switch over to AMSOIL. But even then, I'm still using liquid moly anti-friction additive, which also helps with the piston rings.
so they don't get hot. And it's all about knowing your car. If you do the work yourself, you always will know what's wrong with the car. Every time something has happened to this car, I've known what has been wrong with it, and I can diagnose it right away, but that's because I've done all my own work. I maintenance everything that I know is getting used up very often. I replace it, I change it, and that's how I've kept this car with 112,000 miles.
It's running stupid
I've been
strong.
tuned for about 40, almost 50,000 of those miles, and I've never had an issue besides a faulty spark plug, a bad, manifold, and just really bad carbon buildup that I cleaned myself. Those are the only major problems I've had. I did have water pump go out, but Volkswagen replaced it for free. But I mean, everything else though has been very smooth compared to some of my other friends.
Very nice, man. Brian, thank you so much for letting us do a ride along. And we're gonna cut this video out now, guys. Another first for me and for you guys, the treat of a ride along in the Brian's 2012?
Yeah,
2012 CC with 340 to the wheels, man, with an awesome DSG. So take care, guys. Have a great day.